My channel, it's me, Irvin, with another manga chapter review. This is going to be on the 15th chapter of Jinrou game, and gosh, we have another one down, guys. The voting started and another one has been decided to be eliminated. Now, before I continue, a few things. One, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. I've been seeing growth in the channel. Thank you so much for those who've been subscribing. Secondly, if you haven't seen the first 14 videos on this series, go check them out on my channel. And then lastly, there is a spoiler alert. So, just heads up, I will talk about the 15th chapter. So this chapter is essentially Nishina-san is talking to Tada-kun in the first part of the chapter, and she shows them essentially what she figured out while looking at Konomi's work, and she says, you know what, I don't think that Takashi is lying. I think he's actually saying the truth, and I think Marie now is in fact the werewolf. Now she says, there's a possibility that she is the werewolf, and if she is, then great, maybe there is another werewolf that we killed already. But if it's not Marie, if it is Marie, then we're gonna end up maybe having a second werewolf still alive, which it could either be Nishina-san, Konomi, or Takashi, or Tada-kun. That's any of the only options other than Marie. And she says, or we can just be wrong and Marie might not be a werewolf. But she was very confident that Marie was. Now she looks at Tada-kun, and Tada-kun looks at Nishina-san. They're like, okay, are you a werewolf? I trust you. I'm not sure if I can trust you. So that's that kind of awkward interaction. Obviously, at this point, you just don't know who to trust. I still, of course, have that feeling that Nishina-san is a werewolf. Now, what happens during voting time? Everyone's kind of sitting down quietly, and Konomi finally breaks down and says, you know what, Marie? I know the truth. You're the werewolf. And Marie kind of freaks out and says, let me explain to you. That's not true. That's not the truth. And then when voting comes, this is seconds before voting starts. And then when the voting starts, everyone points at Marie. And Konomi says, she's my sister. I should be the one that does it. And she kills her. She just chokes her with her own hands. Takashi has this frantic happiness of, yes, we finally got rid of the werewolf. She is the one that deserves to die. And he looks like a maniac, really, in the artwork that the author does, or the illustrator did on this one, was amazing. Takashi looks like he is losing it. And he says, yes, we finally killed off the werewolves. And then everyone kind of goes, we still have the collars on. Nothing has happened. So they go, I guess there's still one werewolf left. So Marie's dead. That means we only have one of the sisters, Konomi. We have Takashi, who people think he is the prophet. He could not be the prophet. And Nishina-san, the protagonist that has been awfully quiet and asking for the trust of Tada-kun, and then Tada-kun. There's 4 only left, and only 3 chapters left, 16, 17, and 18, guys. So I should be done with this series by the end of this week. I have been a little bit late just because my dog actually had some puppies, so I've been working with that and just kind of helping her out with, whatever she needs. But I'm finally back on track. This is going to be the 4th to last video on this series. So thank you so much for watching this, guys. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. Thank you again for those who have already subscribed and have watched the series with me from the beginning. And guys, with nothing else to say, don't be strangers.